Hey y'all, gravity, any day above ground, live it. Good morning, good morning, good morning. They say it's a beautiful morning. Yes, it is. It is. It's cold as hell though, but it's beautiful nonetheless. mm, mm, mm. We hear the phone ringing. Pick it up. Pick it up. Come on, Candace. Pick it up. It's what do our greats say? There's no retirement plan on seeing. Yeah, I guess there really isn't. They found they Candace. Come on, girl. We finna do it for you. We gonna get you right today. We gonna get you right today. It's a beautiful thing though. You love to see it. But before we start, let's see who's in the building. USN, good morning. Torian, B1 to you. You can't wait. I can't wait to discuss this with y'all. Denise Scales, good morning. Okay. Yes. So old Candace ran her mouth about this whole Israel Hamas thing, which is fine. Like I said, everybody's allowed to have their opinions. We're cool with that. But don't come to us. Do not come to Black America. We don't care. We got our own issues. We're trying to get reparations for the cousins. We're trying to get legislation to protect the next generations. We ain't got time to be sitting there with this white supremacist temper tantrums they got going on in Ukraine and in Israel. Ain't got that kind of time. Because we done already told y'all. Y'all don't want to take care of our problems? Cool. You want to be a black white supremacist and you want to tell the world that we are chimpanzees? Cool. Yes, Candace Owens referred to black people in a post as trained chimpanzees. We're cool with that. Say whatever you want. But don't think we're going to come over here and save y'all. The saving days are over. We put away the capes. I done told y'all on many of occasions, I stand with Black America. But let's get into it. Yes, it is cold. I have to keep the comforter on me. Yes, it is cold down here. But anyway, y'all like my bookcase? Yeah, my bookcase is, finally got the bookcase working. So we good with this. But let's begin because y'all don't want to hear me talk. Y'all want to see the action. We finna show you this action. Candace Owens, she's pissing off the right. And now everybody coming outside talking about, oh yeah, we knew this. Where were y'all? Motherfucker, we were there already. We had told you. Okay. Everybody has something to say. Hell, we may even show videos of people that y'all don't even want to see because we need full context. We need full context. But we're going to begin with what Ben said. He was at an event, and I'm pretty sure it was probably one of those Jewish events where you get to talk. And somebody in the crowd asked him about old Candace. It was a beautiful thing. It was a beautiful thing. So we're going to play that.
You know, let me go here. There's a growing concern in.
Oh, Ben. Now, should I put this on 1.5 or should I go down to 0.75? Because we know how he like to talk hella fast. You know, let's try 0.75. Let's see how that works. Actually, you know what? Now that I remember, he was actually talking normal for once. I guess because he's around number white people. He talks normal, but when he talking down on everybody else, oh, he got to speed up. But let's hear what he said. Fair use.
Yes, the question was about Candace Owens. I think her behavior during this has been disgraceful. Without a doubt.
Her behavior towards this has been disgraceful. Woo!
Yeah, and she still works for my company. And I think she's been absolutely disgraceful. I think that her faux sophistication on these particular issues has been ridiculous. It's not faux sophistication.
Her faux sophistication on these issues has been ridiculous.
It's ridiculous. Everybody can see the moves that she's making and the things that she's saying, and I find them disreputable.
Everyone sees the move she's making, and I find it disreputable. So, for those who don't understand big words and long sentences, I will sum it up for you in just 2 words.
Yo, fuck nuts.
That's what he said. This is what he said. Whew. So, what did y'all think about that, family? Ben Shapiro coming out. He going full white supremacist, and yes, we need this. We need this. We need this. Whew. Disgraceful. So apparently Candace is going to talk to Tucker Carlson tonight. We might cover this tomorrow morning. We just might do it for the family. But you see his 30-second clip and you're like, okay, this ain't the first time that he's gone after her, which is funny because they work in the same building, but you know, they like to take little shots at each other. You don't believe me. Tabernacle. Who remembers this? Almost to the year when Ben just said what he said. Almost to the year. Who remembers this? Ben Shapiro publicly scolds Candace Owens for garbage tweets. Owens fires back. You have my number. I feel like they see each other in the hall and they go into other rooms and just wait for the other person to pass. Ben Shapiro publicly scolded Candace Owens for retweeting Max Blumenthal Sunday, the latest awkward spat between the Daily Wire colleagues. The kerfluffle connects back to controversial anti-Semitic comments and social media posts made by Kanye West, who legally changed his name to Ye, including threatening to go DEFCON 3 on Jewish people in a tweet. Owens has vehemently and repeatedly defended West, even going so far as to argue his DEFCON 3 tweet wasn't anti-Semitic. The two drew sharp criticism when they wore shirts that said White Lives Matter to Paris Fashion Week, and West is reportedly in the process of buying Parler, the struggling right-wing social media platform run by Owens' husband. Shapiro, to put it lightly, does not appear to be on board with Owens' embrace of West and has been amping up his rhetoric towards her over the past few weeks. On October 12th, Shapiro posted a tweet calling West DEFCON 3 tweet and other recent comments clearly anti-Semitic and disturbing. He did not mention Owens by name, but the tweet was just a few days after she had defended that exact tweet from West, and Shapiro had been offline for the Jewish holiday. Well, it's nice to know for Jewish holidays he stays offline. DSB, good morning. Ricky Manor, good morning. And thank you, Denise, for saying fair use. Earlier this month at a speech at Texas A&M University for the Young America's Foundation, Shapiro went so far as to say that Owens' defense of West was morally wrong. and that she would have been fired from the Daily Wire if she had said what West had said. He did draw a distinction, however, between what Owens had actually said and West's comments, framing her words as having defended her friend. The latest digital brawl was sparked when Owens retweeted Blumenthal on Saturday to agree with his comments that we white American Jews are living through a golden age of power, affluence, and safety, which he said was a welcome reality that threatens the entire Zionist enterprise, from lobby fronts like the ADL, put a pin in that, to the state of Israel, because Zionism relies on Jewish insecurity to justify itself. You're about to get in a lot of trouble for stating this, wrote Owens about Blumenthal's tweet, comparing his comments to her own about the NAACP and Black Lives Matter. When you disrupt the trauma economy and call out not-for-profits that benefit from it, you become their next target. And here's the tweet. Okay. On Sunday, Shapiro took a screenshot of Owens' retweet of Blumenthal to publicly call her out. Interesting. I think the ADL is a partisan hack organization too, but retweeting Max Blumenthal, who spends his life covering for Jew haters and stumping for Israel's destruction, makes the conversation significantly worse. It's garbage. Owens replied back to Shapiro a few hours later. I don't know who Max Blumenthal is, but I do know you have my number. It could have informed me in earnest, she wrote. Your relationship should trump Twitter theory. Let's see a better example going forward. Yeah, here we are a year later. Y'all set a hell of an example.
Yes, the question was about Candace Owens. I think her behavior during this has been disgraceful. Without a doubt. I think it's yeah, I mean, she still works for my company. I think she's been absolutely disgraceful. I think that her faux sophistication on these particular issues has been ridiculous. It's not faux sophistication, it's ridiculous. Everybody can see the moves that she's making and the things that she's saying, and I find them disreputable.
That's a hell of an example y'all just set. Hell of an example. Hell of an example. Neither Shapiro nor Owens have tweeted again directly addressing each other, although Owens has posted several other tweets defending NBA star Kyrie Irving, who was suspended from the Brooklyn Nets for his own anti-Semitic comments. They were not anti-Semitic, but okay. Claiming he was being publicly hanged because he would not bend the knee to the corporate coffee venereal disease vaccine lies. Okay, so there you go with that. It was fun. By the way, did you think Candace Owens didn't come out with a response? Come on, this is Candace Owens we're talking about. Of course she had a response. Of course she did. Would y'all like to see her response? This response was, I had to retweet it because it was hilarious. It was one of the greatest troll responses I've ever seen. She might be diabolical. She might be diabolical.
You know, let me go here. There's a growing concern in
Candace Owens put this up yesterday, family. Wait, I gotta put on the blanket, boy. This was funny as hell. When I saw this at work, I had to retweet it. I had to. She said, "Blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called the children of God. Blessed are they which are persecuted for righteousness' sake, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are ye when men shall revile you and persecute you, and shall say all manner of evil against you falsely for my sake. No one can serve two masters. Either you will hate the one and love the other, or you will be devoted to the one and despise the other. You cannot serve both God and money." You cannot serve both God and money. Ma'am, you're serving both. You're literally serving both. You claim to be this Bible thumping conservative, and yet you go secular for some coins. You literally ran on social media and TV to proclaim that Derek Chauvin was innocent and he should not serve a day in jail. You literally did that to raise your profile. Love of money, the one that gives you money. You literally ran a doxing site. Oh, wait, you're a liberal then. Can't use that. Okay. Ma'am, you literally said nothing about Buffalo, but you talk about serving God. God wept seeing those 13 people accosted, 10 of them losing their lives. But for the servitude of money, you didn't say a word. You shitted on Jalen Walker. You shitted on Breonna Taylor. You shitted on Ahmaud Arbery. Hell, you went through hell and high water to prove that Ahmaud Arbery was stealing shit. You claim you serve God, but you literally ran to the Daily Wire after leaving PragerU instead of being independent. And it's not like you have a small channel. You could have easily went independent. But you want to talk about you can't serve both God and money. All right. Now, the only reason why I retweeted this was this particular scripture here. This particular scripture is from the New Testament. And if you know anything about them Jews, they don't respect that New Testament. So I just found it funny that she used the book of Matthew to talk to clap back at Ben. I'm sorry, family. I was in the car yesterday. I laughed for like 3 minutes straight. I couldn't believe she did that. Woo! Yeah, pot mean kettle. Hey, hey, hey. Kansas again. No, Ricky, you are slightly off. She got her wake up call when she went and interviewed Trump and he switched on her with the vaccine. That's when she got her wake up call. That's when it started. It went into third gear when she's decided she was going to go for Steven Crowder, and her crowd said, "Come here." Now she gonna mess with Ben Shapiro. Now Ben Shapiro is a jackass, but he got some loyalty. Now you know damn well if they get rid of her, his subscriptions are gonna go up. I promise you. I promise you. Her shit is behind a paywall. He's gonna save hella money. Yes, correct. She did defend the McMichaels. Call light personality. Good morning. No, she can't be independent. It's very easy. All right, family. We're gonna go down the list. Hang on. I gotta take my other arm out because I got tight. We finna show y'all something. Uh-huh. Of course your puss ass didn't cover it. Of course you didn't. Nah, I was looking at Greg's forehead. Of course his puss ass ain't saying nothing about this. What about Tatum Tots? Hey, Tatum Tots, did you say something about this here? Let me see something. Nope. Of course y'all didn't. Of course y'all didn't. Of course y'all didn't. Hey, come on, Brandon, Tatum Tots. This is your sis, ain't it? You should have had the live stream ready defending her. But it's all good. Yeah. So Ricky, you said she can't go independent. This is an impressive number right here. 2.36 million.
All right, everybody, welcome to a special episode.
Hell no, we don't want to hear this. No, I don't want to hear that. She could easily make some coins. She's monetized. Look, she's monetized. She could easily make some coins. Easily. That's a good what? I ain't pocket watching. We'll do an estimate. That should be a good 2.36 videos, ads, and all that. She should be able to bring home about 6 figures a month if she don't say nothing stupid that put it in jeopardy. Vincent Taylor, good morning. Watch Candace try to weasel her way back to the black community and fail. Ain't gonna happen. I told y'all. No. I'm gonna be the gatekeeper. I'm sorry, family. You can't come back from saying that George Floyd deserved a knee on the neck. Can't do it. I will be there right in front of her. I'm like, you can't come into this club. You said that channel's backed by Daily Wire bots. Nah, you know why it's not? Because she had 1 million before she. No, she was over 1 million before she got there. I think when she joined them, I think she was at like 1.5. So even if you take those bots away, I mean, 1.5 is still impressive. It's still impressive. You could still make. She could make a good living. She could make a good 100,000 a month off of that. But you know. We know she's a servitude of money. We know this. We know this. Shit. But it's funny that the black conservatives ain't saying shit. Black conservatives, this is your time to shine. This is your time to shine. This is your time to come outside and defend y'all sis. Or nah. Nah, we're not doing that. I figured. But anyway, I wanted to get some reactions. Actually, you know what? Before we do the reactions, before we do that, I want to see what these comments be looking like where she wrote this tweet. I want to see the comments. Put my arm back. I want to see the comments. And there it is. And there it is. Oh no, Christ is king. This is what she wrote. Now, this person here is the person who put the original video here on X of that Shapiro getting at her. Here we go. With respect, this isn't it. You aren't being a peacemaker in your stance recently. She never told you where she's standing. She said she just doesn't want to see genocide. But y'all said that was anti-Israel. Okay. All you had to do was say, I don't know enough about this situation to comment on it properly right now, because blessed are the humble too. It's okay to admit you don't know. The wisest admit they know nothing. Praying for you genuinely and the DW family. Oh, Jesus God. She never said what side she was on. This is why I said she might be. This might be a great troll arc. This might be a great troll arc. Damn, you said she's more of a sis than a sis. Jesus. You said she got that from PragerU. All right, okay, so let's take both out. She'll be under 1 million. Okay, she could still make some good coin. That's what I'm saying. People still asking her to come outside. But again, she can't. She knows she can't come back to the black community. She knows that. She damned herself. She won't speak to black media unless she figures it's a way to boost her profile, which is very rare because the last time she did it with any significance was going to the Revolt Summit in 2019. But she won't talk to none of us. And we do it respectfully over here at New Black Media. We'd be respectful, most of us. But she knows what's going to happen. She's going to try to mind F it so she could catch a soundbite so she could use it. But we're not going to do that. But here they come. Here they come. Here. Glad you're posting Bible verses. Keep reading. Shit. And that's a black conservative right there. I don't think passive aggressive social media posts is what the Bible means by peacemakers. Now it's passive. Hey, Candace, wait a minute. We got to blow this up for the family. Candace, they're on the way to calling you the angry black woman. They're on their way. They're coming. I give it 2 more responses. And then they're going to call you the angry black woman. Please have a private conversation before stirring up drama. You are not acting like a peacemaker. You are not acting like God is your master. This just makes you look worse. Think and pray before you let loose your double-edged sword. Again, she never said what side she was on, but okay, here we go. This is an excellent clap back to Ben. Stay classy, Candace. You deserve much better treatment from your friend / boss. I'd 100% support you if you went and started your own business. Bullshit. Bullshit. Y'all are not going outside to help this woman further her lifestyle with her millionaire husband. You motherfuckers be out here lying to people. You would stay right on her Twitter and wait for her to say something and then retweet and say you're supporting her. By the way, sir, Marty with the blue check and goddamn 371 followers. Sir, she started her own business called Blexit. Did you ever donate? That's a business. I know it's supposed to be nonprofit, but she has to get money. She has to get donations. Have you ever donated to Blexit? That's what the streets want to know. Christ is King. Here we go. Mr. Based. 602. All right. Tucker Carlson's new media company is patiently waiting. Now, again, I said she was talking to Tucker tonight, so we may cover it tomorrow morning. We'll see. Who thinks she'll get fired by Thanksgiving? Blessed are the peacemakers, a different angle on that verse. Sometimes the peacemakers are those who are called to physically confront the forces of darkness that seek to kill and enslave. Kill and enslave. Well, there it is. Here we go. Owen Schroyer, he got out of jail to tweet this. Go, Candace, go. Here we go. And then we have this. Family, I know I don't want to play him, but I need perspectives. I need perspectives. Before we do that, somebody posted this. And I find it kind of funny. Fair use.
To endorse Nikki Haley for president of Israel. I think she's earned that. I think Bibi Netanyahu is going through a very bad time right now. Support for Israel has virtually collapsed socially. If you're paying attention to the trends and you're paying attention to what people are watching, you're paying attention to the protests. And the one person that I think is capable of getting it back is Nikki Haley with enough money from foreign interest lobbies. So there it is, guys. I'm endorsing Nikki Haley, president of Israel.
I think that might... Okay. And they got mad at that tweet. They got mad at it. Of course they did. They always mad at something. They always mad at something. But yes, black conservatives came outside, family. Yes, they did. Here's one. Real Kira Davis. Kira Davis. She got a nice little following. 82.8 thousand. She said, I'm not letting Ben Shapiro off the hook for hiring her. We gave you plenty of warning, but no one cared as long as she was crapping on black people only. I understand he has contracts to honor, but at least a recognition that he ignores significant warning signs would be nice. She's referring to the fact that when it was announced that Daily Wire was hiring her, black conservatives came outside and said, don't you do it. Don't you do it. She finna make y'all look bad. And what has she done in the last 3 years? Made them look bad. Wallow J, good morning. What happened? Candace Owens and Ben Shapiro are beefing again, but it looks like this time it's gone too far. Why do I say that? Family, they unfollowed each other. Because nothing says I'm pissed off at you, then I'm going to unfollow you.
It's Rizzo, baby. Got me fucked up.
Motherfucker, you have to see this person in the hallway today. How you go? How you go? How are you going to rectify this? You need to have a meeting. Another black conservative, Sharice Lane. Don't save her. She don't want to be saved. Asia Smith, another one. Now the snake shed its skin. Still a snake. He had no issues with her degrading black Americans. Now he has issues. Yes. Welcome. Yes. They love it when they crap on us, but when it comes to them, yeah, that's too much. I remembered when they hired her thinking this won't end well. I find it hilarious when two grifters that work together start infighting. Oh, well, good God. Wayne Dupree. Go ahead, Wayne Dupree. Go ahead, Mr. I love me some NRA. Go ahead. Candace serves one purpose in public life, and that's being a sledgehammer working to break black voters free of the Democratic Party. I'm not certain how well she's been doing that lately, but if she's still making progress, then that's more important than her being wrong or ignorant on other issues. Huh? It's really not working because Blexit is unknown now. Ever since the election of 2020, Blexit has gone in the toilet. She had better results when she did the Young Black Leadership Summit. At least she had YouTubers talking about it. Which YouTuber is the last person outside of me when I crap on it is talking about Blexit? When's the last one? Tatum Tots is on the y'all don't believe me. Tatum Tots is on the goddamn board. He's on the board. I think he's their vice president. Y'all don't believe me. Here's the website. Where is it? Founders. Here we go. Well, look. Well, good goddamn. That looked like, you know what this looked like, family? This looked like a version of Green Hill. Is that no Greenleaf? I'm sorry. This looks like a version of Greenleaf on the Bounce Network. Like this would be the promotional photo, and then behind them they would have like two devils behind them. Like they'd be looking all happy and shit, like the idealistic black family, but they be doing some fuck shit in their house. Like running like a sex den or some shit, or like an illegal fighting ring arena where they having black people beat each other up. And then some like black cop goes up in there and trying to infiltrate and bring it down, but starts messing with the wife, and he don't like that. I just made up like a whole damn scenario. I might start writing this motherfucker. I might start writing this motherfucker. I do screenwrite. I might write this motherfucker. Look, there you go. Hey, Tatum Tots. Come on. Why you don't speak about Blexit like no time? We know why. Because white people. Ooh, look at this. Blexit Night of Faith. Torian. See. Forgive our brother Torian. Forgive our brother Torian, because we understand. Before 12 o'clock, he began a little crazy. We get it. We get it. We get it, brother Torian. See, brother Torian, stay trying to choose violence. You stay trying to choose violence. Why are you trying to say she looked like her and this is Tatum Tots? No, why you do that? No, this is her. That's Tatum Tots, and this is in the middle with the two eyeballs. This is a prospective black conservative that is under the age of 25. You're out of line. Yes, they do not wear Blexit apparel. He don't even have it. He don't even have it in his description box. I don't think. Now, Tatum Tots, I'm finna get in on him because he said 15 black teens jumped that white kid in Vegas, and we don't even know if they're black. He's doing it again. So he's doing it again. All right. He's doing it again. But okay. Let's see. Yeah, he doesn't even have Blexit in his links. Yeah. So he collecting a check. Say less. So he's collecting a check. Say less. All right. Torian, over here. Choosing violence. We like it. Let's go back. Yeah, it was this one. Let me ask the family before I do this. Do y'all want to hear from the white supremacist Nick Fuentes, or should I just skip that? Because I have other black conservatives that I need to play y'all their response. Well, read y'all their responses. Do y'all want to hear from the white supremacists? And he did like a 5-minute video breaking the whole situation down. Put a 1 if y'all want to hear from him. Put a 2 if you don't. All right, Wallow J say we good. All right, let me see. Let me get a couple more and then we'll decide. Let me just set it up just in case, because I know y'all probably gonna say fuck it, fuck him. Because we got to get through. I'm not at work. I'm trying to say. Charles Randolph said 1. You want to hear from the white supremacists? All right. I see 2s. Jerry Bedford 2. Okay. Denise Scale said 2. All right. You know what I'll do for you then, family? We will review that video Thursday. We'll do that Thursday. I'll do an upload Thursday about that. I want to see what the white supremacists said. All right. So we're gonna move on from that. We have more black conservatives came out. They come outside. They came outside. Here we go. Jeff Charles, an awful pundit. I bet Candace Owens is thinking, quote, if only I had just stuck the trash in the black community, everything would be fine. She should have stayed in her lane. Say less. Dr. Darrell Scott, if y'all know, I had him on the channel a few months ago. Won't return my text, but okay, whatever. I'm still trying to get Trump on the platform, blow the numbers up. But, we'll find another way to get to him. We'll find another way. She should have found some black Jews or Hebrew Israelites to pick on. Now, he's been vocal about Candace Owens, so, okay. Yeah. Another black conservative. Trashing Jews is her lane. Ask Charlie Kirk. Asia Smith came back. Same thing. No matter how many times a snake sheds its skin, it will always be a snake. Don't you? This is what family. You know what I'm finna say. You know what I'm finna say. You know what I'm gonna say. The quote unquote people that love to tell us that we so dumb and our IQs are under 70. Now they're gonna act like they don't know what's going on. Oh boy. Unbelievable. He asked, what did she say? You could easily go look this up. Y'all could easily go look this up. You went on a black page to ask what they said. Oh man. That white vote will doom us all. Jerry Bedford, thank you for the $10 super sticker. Thank you so much. Hey, that damn white vote, boy. As long as she's trashing whites and Jews, she's okay with you and your racist self. How did she trash Jews? And when the hell did she trash white people? Huh? I don't remember. Can somebody tell me when the last time Candace Owens trashed white people? When did she trash white people? And I'm not talking politically. I'm not talking about that. That's easy. I'm talking about she saw a story, white people did something stupid, and she trashed white people. Like the common everyday white person. When did she do this? Because every time she trashes white people, there has to be a slant to it. They got to be transgender. They got to be some way to the left. She don't trust. She don't trash white people. So I think you need to get rid of this tweet. But it's okay. Damn, I'm hungry. If you thought she was trashing the black community, then you would have pulled your hair out listening to my father talk about the black community. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. But yeah. But it's funny that Candace Owens and Ben Shapiro had this on-air spat on, well, I call it on-air because we know Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it. It's just a broadcast network. That's what it is. It's a broadcast network of text and videos. But then everybody said, let me get in the algorithm one time. And this is about to turn into a roasting session. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. All you jack-offs who told us that this dude was funny. Well, I'm going to show you that he's not.
But you get on the floor for this clown. He's a bum. He's trash. And you know it. And every time you bring him up, I'm going to let the world know exactly what he is.
This motherfucker. Now, I'm from New York, so I'm well acquainted with this motherfucker. This guy, avid Knicks fan. Okay, cool. We're not saying Knicks fans got the best fan base in the world. We're not saying that. But this jack-off decided to put up a message yesterday. I'm surprised Candace, well, she don't like black people like that, but I'm surprised black conservatives didn't come outside in unison to denounce what you're about to hear. Fair use. You cocksucking bookmarks bullshit. There you go.
Friends, my Jewish brothers and sisters, stand tall.
Stand tall.
Stand tall. Do not let this fear,
Stand
this
tall.
sadness.
You sound like the white Wendy Williams. Stand tall. Boy, when you out of work, you age. God, though. Lord have mercy. He looked like Doc Brown after he tried to put the power cord back together in Back to the Future, and his hair stuck on end. Motherfucker out here looking like this would be the 3D version of Beaker from the Muppets. I ain't even gonna hold you. Oh, Wallow, it's gonna get worse. This is light. It's gonna get worse.
This anxiety and this dread overwhelm you. Draw strength from your family, from your friends, from your ancestors, and the worldwide bond that we share that has always put the battery in your back. We're used to being looked at as different because that's what we are. We are different, and that's a good thing. I know that Jews are looked at as weak, but we're stronger than you can imagine.
Who the fuck said that? Who the fuck ever said that Jews were weak? Who said this? They just love revising history, I guess. Okay, say less. When was this ever a conversation? Somebody tell me, point me to the link. Point me to the link where somebody said the Jews in unison said they were the weakest ever. When was this? I need to know. Nick Fat, good morning. You said, what about the Lemba? Look up the Lemba. See, so you want to help teach this morning. All right, we're going to help teach. We got a substitute in the building. McFag is going to be the teacher's assistant this morning. We're going to look up the Lemba. Don't that sound like that villain from what do you call it? From that Dragon Ball Z movie? No, I'm kidding. It's not Janemba. He kind of do look like the fat version of Janemba, like in between him and the final form. But all right, go ahead, Beaker. Tell us more.
That's why you hurl propaganda bullshit that we control all the money, we control the media because it's plausible.
Say that again.
That is weak, but we're stronger than you can imagine. That's why you hurl propaganda bullshit that we control all the money, we control the media because it's plausible.
So in one breath, you said, what did I tell you about the American racist family? What did I tell y'all? What have I told y'all about the American racists? They will say something and within 10 seconds own themselves. You just said that people look down on y'all because y'all think y'all weak, but you're stronger than you think. And we put out propaganda. People that are not Jewish put out propaganda saying that y'all control the media and everything because it could be plausible. Huh? That's not how that works. I'm just saying that's not how that works, but okay.
Than ever against all those smart you can imagine. That's why you hurl propaganda bullshit that we control all the money, we control the media because it's plausible. It's plausible because we're just that good. Smart, compassionate, moral, and strong people. And we need to stand taller than ever against all those sick, dumb, uneducated black tar in their blood fucks who
black tar in their blood. Black tar in their blood. Okay. Black tar.
You hate Jews because they ain't. You hate us because you ain't us. It's always been hurled our way. Hate, prejudice has always been hurled our way. And a lot of times we deal with it with compassion or the understanding that it might be mental illness. Fuck that. Never again, you fucks. Anyone saying to me, be on the right side of history, knowing what side I'm on, means you're on the wrong side of history, which means you're on the side of terrorists, murderers, rapists who would burn and behead you and your family. They would love to burn and behead you and your family. There's only right or wrong right now. You either support a caring community or you support extremist exterminators. Never again.
Notice he didn't say which side was which. Here they come. They're going to come for me on that. Okay. So he brought up heroin while doing this message, but okay. Sure. All right. Okay. So that was that. He was on one. But then again, look who was speaking, family. Look who was speaking. Oh, Jonathan, he went back. He went back to his favorite place. MSNBC got him out of the basement. Out of the basement. And he said, yo, come here. He says something. We need full context. Coral Cam, hello. You seem new, but welcome. According to Forbes, Candace is worth 40 million. Husband is worth over 250 million. Yes. Yes. She's not hurting. Allegedly, she makes 10 million a year. She's not hurting for money. That's why I said she was better off going independent. But again, old Jonathan went outside. We got to play it. He pissed me off. You know why he pissed me off, family, when he said what he said? That's why he pissed me off when he said what he said. This puss bag decided I'm not going to even open up the comment section. It's funny. I'm going to get in trouble for saying this, but I don't care. Them folk, they all want to go moral high ground, tell us how wrong we are for not supporting their side. And if we don't support their side or we're contrarian to their views, we should be canceled. Yet you put out tweets like this, you and Amy Schumer, and not now one of y'all want to open up conversations of dialogue. We got to talk. But let's hear what he said.
We fight all forms of hate. But I think in this moment, we need to stop this constant sort of conflation of the two. The college campuses are on fire right now. The ADL's tracked 832 incidents across the country, almost 30 a day over the month after the Gaza.
Is the president's program enough to try to counteract that?
Look, the president has been strong and supportive, and we are so appreciative of that, but we need more. We need the Department of Education to take proactive action to get these universities.
Where was your punk ass when black folks were getting murdered in the streets? And y'all, where were y'all saying that black people need more? The black people need the Justice Department to help these police organizations to protect black neighborhoods. Where was your punk ass when where was that statement? Huh? Where was your statement when black people were being disappeared by not only people that they consider their friends, but people that are in charge of them when they're not at their home or subsequent police? Huh? Where was this statement? Huh? Oh, you want to talk about the Department of Education? Great. Where were you saying that statement when Baltimore's schools were consistently being underfunded so they could push a narrative that black kids are stupid, which I would venture to say that Baltimore has some of the brightest kids in the country if just given a little bit of an opportunity? Where was your statement for that, sir? You want to talk about the Department of Education. Why didn't you call for the Department of Education to investigate Howard University for the deplorable student housing units? Why didn't you talk about that? That would have. I'm pretty sure at Howard University there are black Jewish kids. Pretty sure. Oh, we know why. We're not going to say it here, but we know why.
Universities to do something. There have been good signs, but we need more. I'll also tell you, we need the right governmental authorities like the IRS and the FBI to make sure that the national organizations aren't providing material support for Hamas.
Well then, hey Jonathan, let me help you. The US government is funding all this, but of course you knew that. You knew that. Couldn't be bothered to take your punk ass down on Amtrak and go talk to Biden and say stop funding these wars, that we wouldn't have no problems. But okay, you don't want to do that. All right, of course not. Why would you do that? I mean, that's a hell of a solution. Let people fund their own wars. Don't have the US do it. So I can victim shame and virtue signal all day. Whenever MSNBC, I have to call them and say, I want to come on. And they're like, shit. Hold on 1 second. This motherfucker Jonathan back. He'd be like, fuck. Got to bring him back on. All right, schedule some motherfucking time. Who got to do it this time? They got to put all their numbers and their names in a hat and say, hey, come here. Everybody got to be like, fuck. And then the executive producers got to pull his name out of the hat. Then they pull whoever the hell this person he's talking to is. And the motherfucker said, fuck. And then they got to go get their staff to write the questions, as gripping as they are. And they got to pretend like they hear what he's saying. And they just like, I just want this segment to be over. God.
Just a foreign terror organization. That needs to happen right away.
You mean like Mossad? Sorry, wasn't supposed to say that word.
Only today, and I don't know which organizations, but only today, the U.S. government was sanctioning Hamas leaders and Hamas as an organization.
Ooh, because sanctions really do things. People really care about sanctions. Kid Hotep, hello. Jesse, hello. Black Spider, hello. He was at home in his gated community enjoying his coffee away from black people. Shit. Knowing him, he probably has a black, I was going to say the S word, black servant. Probably has one.
The UK and the US jointly.
Which is so important. And I guess the last thing I would say is we need our university presidents to show some spine.
No. Hey, John. Oh, God. They're just. Again. That white vote will doom us all. Jonathan, let me explain something to you. Because I can't, y'all don't. They swear they're the smartest people on the planet. Yes, y'all have white supremacy, but does not mean that you guys are very, very intelligent. Jonathan Greenblatt, do y'all realize that all this controversy around these universities actually raises their profile? I get y'all don't understand how this works. I will explain it if I'm afforded the opportunity. Y'all are complaining about these universities so damn much. Notice that you're right. The presidents haven't done anything. You know why? Because they're not beholden to you. They're beholden to something called, what is that? That's right, the boosters. Yeah, guess what? Some booster Jewish, for context, pulled his money out and resigned, I think, from their board of directors. I forget the exact thing that he did, but he's basically pulling his funding from Columbia University. Guess what? Columbia University is going to be fine. Know why it's fine? Because once he pulled his money, Columbia University did not put out an edict saying that we are struggling for funds and we need more money. I think they'll be fine. You can tell these presidents and they need to grow a spine. No, they need to service their students. They need to service their alumni. They have to make sure that the money comes rolling in. They don't care. They care about the bottom line, because the bottom line at the end of the year, the amount of money they bring in and keeping their boosters and alumni happy is the way they keep their job. They're not going to listen to you, Jonathan Greenblatt. You are a nobody. I'm just going to say it out loud. I don't care who gets mad at me, and don't come up here and tell me he has a whole organization that's worth such and such millions of dollars and has done more for America than you have. I don't care. Jonathan Greenblatt, you're a nobody, sir. Nobody knew you until you took the position that you did when old boy retired. And I don't even know that person's name. Just goes to show you how irrelevant the ADL is. Every time y'all put up a tweet, people groan. You put up a tweet and then you locked off the comments. But you're supposed to be this big, scary dude that's supposed to have all the answers. It's funny how that works. Why don't you just say the part out loud? You just don't like the fact that people have picked up on what's going on out here. You know, hey, family, don't they have a word for that? Don't they have a word for that? Because we've been telling black people and the world for years about what's going on over there. Don't they have a word for that? That's right. But this is a bad word. We're not supposed to say this word. But continue. I cut you off. You got more to say. Go ahead.
It's long past the time for them to find the backbone, Andrea, to step up and speak out.
Backbone. Look at
Imagine
him.
that we now have more than 10 times the number of anti-Semitic incidents on campuses in the last month versus the same period last year. That's 1,000% increase.
Right.
University presidents should realize their Jewish students don't feel safe because they're not, and they need to do something about it.
Jonathan Greenblatt, as always.
As always, thank you for coming on. Now get the hell out. That's what she really wanted to say, but she'd lose her damn job. Ooh. But there you go. That's what he said. Da, 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 da. All right. New York State of Mind 22. Hello. You seem new, but welcome. Sanctions starve people they don't like. Well, they've been doing it to the Middle East for years and they're thriving. Fine, put all the sanctions you got on me. I could care less. Guess what I got that you need? I got that petrol, son. That petrol that is, to quote Professor Black Truth, the crumb of their daily bread. So sanction me all you want. They don't get it, but it's okay. But Jonathan, are we still on this? Why did you shut this off? Come on, sir. Let's have a conversation out here in the streets. Oh, there goes sis Brianna. She said, Jonathan Greenblatt at the ADL argues that the Department of Education, IRS, and the FBI need to get involved regulating speech on colleges, campuses, and investigating pro-Palestinian organizations to ensure they're not providing support to Hamas because Jewish students don't feel safe. If I feel like I'm losing my goddamn mind, the head of the ADL just called for the IRS and FBI to investigate pro-Palestine student organizations on college campuses to ensure the national networks aren't supporting Hamas. If this isn't McCarthyism, I truly don't know what it is. But y'all, see, here's the problem, family, and this is what we've been telling people for years as well. Stop platforming people that are dumb. Stop platforming people who do not have 50-50 takes on things. Stop platforming people that get you shock value. That'll get you some viral clips. Stop doing it. It makes no sense. No. You said only Libya, Syria, Iran, and Iraq, brother. No, they getting everybody. They sanction everybody. They just don't broadcast a lot of their sanctions. It's funny that every time we hear sanctions and we're like, okay, you're gonna cut off aid to a country because they don't want to do what you want them to do. So what? So what? Look at this. I just found this. The master sanctions list. They have a master sanction list. They have a master list. What is this? You got China, you got Turkey, but they have bases in Turkey. They need them. You got India on there. North Korea, Russia, of course. Iraq, Syria, Russia, PRC. So you're partly right. It's always the same people. It's always the same people. The master list. Malaysia. Eritrea. Hey, where my Eritreans at? Where my Eritreans at? They got sanctions on y'all. You heard me? Iran, Saudi Arabia. Look at that. Saudi Arabia. Got sanctions. Sudan, of course. United Arab Emirates. This is all under Trump, by the way. It's always the same folk. We need new folk. Belarus. Germany. They got sanctions on Germany. Sri Lanka. Pakistan. Switzerland. But they expired. That was under Obama. What Germany do? South Africa. The UK. They even sanctioned their friends. They even sanctioned their own friends. Boy, stop. Peter Griffin. You sanction Cole Hogg's greatest export. All right, I'm gonna be serious now. Who else? I just got to be another name on here somewhere that we can laugh at. Mexico. I just saw Mexico. Singapore. I think I saw Mexico. Maybe I'm tripping. They did. That was on the Bush. Oh no, Mexico. They sanctioned Thailand. Maybe that's why black folks didn't go there. Whoo. Fun times. It's amazing what you can learn on the internet. But yeah, old Jonathan ran his mouth. Bye-bye. It's always funny. It's always funny. What else? Somebody else said something. Let me go back in my bookmark. Somebody else said something. Oh, family. I don't think I'll cover this tomorrow. Now, y'all want to see this? Now, apparently, this is an Israeli soldier over there. Black woman. She's part of the IDF. Let's hear what she said.
So I'm in reserves, obviously. And I'm scrolling to social media and I keep seeing people posting about Israel.
By the way, she's Ethiopian. She's an Ethiopian Jew. That's context.
Palestine, given their uninformed opinion about the subject. And I realized something. I would like the confidence. Like legit, I would love the confidence of people who have the most basic, narrow understanding of this conflict, who go ahead and post information with such a determination. People who have zero understanding of the Middle East and the ripple effect that happens every single time you take any action in this region. Like you watch 2 TikTok videos and 1 Instagram post and you're like, I'm down. Now I can weigh in on one of like arguably complicated conflict that exists in our world today. Like if you cannot tell me why Yemen, declare a war on Israel, maybe you're not the right person to give geopolitical analysis on this conflict. But more than everything, I would like the audacity. The audacity of people coming to my page, a Black Jewish woman, and try to educate me about my own experience. Like, yes, Karen from Minnesota, I really needed your education about my own experience in my own country. Talking to me about social justice and racism, like you care about Black people in Israel, when you actively don't. Because you care, you will talk about the fact that we are literally being slaughtered out here, but you don't. The only time you talk about the experience of Black people in Israel is when it fits your political agenda. When you can use and abuse our pain, our struggle to promote your ideology. You exploit our experience, our struggles to promote an ideology that we don't agree with.
Hang on, ma'am. I didn't mean to cut you off, but it's funny. Yemen been on the State Department's list for decades. Place you ain't supposed to go. Y'all don't believe me. I'm finna show you something. I'm finna show y'all something. Yemen been on the list for decades. Y'all better not go over there. Here's the problem with what you just said. Yemen's always been on the list with Syria, Iraq, Iran, Jordan as places that always want to screw with Israel, right? Cool. If we go by what you say, you said Yemen declared war on Israel. You don't think the news would have, I don't know, reported that? Because I just did a quick search. There's no news talking about Yemen declared war on Israel. Now, they said they were going to go after Israeli ships in the Red Sea. And they fired off some missiles. That's not, see, they love to play this I declare war game. That's not how that works. That's literally not how it works. Yemen is trying to come in through the front door. You would see them coming. You would hear them coming. Now, if they jump into it, that's on them. They do what they want to do. Hopefully the Yemeni people will say, yo, man, y'all ain't getting us fucked up. Y'all sit down. New York State might say, wasn't they doing women like that? I don't know. Yes, but we ain't supposed to talk about that. She made it to Israel, so we're supposed to we're taking her word for it. She made it to Israel. She's going to fight on behalf of her religious land. It's okay. It's okay. Well, you got to understand, 42 tribes, they like black folks like this. They like the word salad black folks. Kamala Harris has set up the precedent for black people to just talk and not say nothing. I guess she missed the video of, well, I'll let her talk.
And the same people posting these things will never tell you that black people in Israel feel that this is their homeland, that they have bled and sacrificed and fought for this country. My community literally walked through deserts in order to be a part of this country.
Funny that you said that, because that's very noble, family, walking through a desert to be part of this land. And when you walk through the desert to get to that particular land and the paradise that y'all claim it to be, y'all showed up there and then this happened. Y'all were getting spit on. Y'all were called not real Jews. Y'all were being essed. Yeah. 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 Huh? Oh, by the way, yes, this is the BBC, and we know how the Jewish community loves them some UK. But it's funny. Who reported it? Who reported this? You know where he got a lot of this information from, family? Reuters. And if you look up who owns Reuters or who started Reuters, who started it? That's right. It was started by two Jewish men. Yeah, but she's going to regale us with the tales of how Israel welcomed her with open arms and forced you to work for 2 years in their military. I'm sure you've never had stories of being persecuted for being a black woman. I'm sure that never happened. Ancestral Zionist dream. Why didn't you fight for Ethiopia? Damn, I wasn't supposed to say that. Sorry, y'all didn't even see that. My bad. We finna play this again. Y'all gonna like this.
They literally walked through deserts in order to be a part of this country.
Uh-huh.
And me living here today wearing these uniforms is the actual realization of my ancestral Zionist dream.
Right. Right. Why didn't you fight for Ethiopia? That'd have been nice. Fight for your homeland. Well, even if she meant it in ancient times, it ain't theirs now. She should be over there fighting to get it back. But, everybody has their motivations in life. It's fine. Continue.
Now I understand. Majority of the people posting are extremely privileged. You are. You never had to go through war. You don't know how it feels when rockets shoot at you every single day. Your childhood memories are not filled with buses blowing up. But more than everything,
ma'am, I get, I love when they do this. Ma'am, you're right. It doesn't happen every day. Buses blowing up, rockets all over the place. But a lot of us that had childhoods saw 2 giant buildings drop. Literally saw over 2,700 people lose their lives inside of 30 seconds. During our childhood, some of us watch over in the UK, trains being blown up and a bus being blown up. Childhood, some of us, a year prior to that, terrorist attack in Madrid, Spain, Barcelona. No, Madrid. I'm sorry, Madrid. Yes. But we're going to keep it in the US. Our childhoods, ma'am, we saw a white supremacist destroy a federal building and killed many a black kid. Our childhoods, we watch black men and black women get deleted by police. Oh, but the rockets take precedent. Because, of course, family, according to her, because she looks like she's in her 20s, we didn't see wall-to-wall coverage of Desert Storm. We didn't see this. We didn't see. Fam, DSB, she was a baby. She looked like she in her mid-20s. She was a baby. She probably don't even remember 9/11. We didn't see Desert Storm. You're right. You're right. Never happened. Desert Storm never happened. We didn't see the Kosovo occupation. Didn't see that. We didn't see Bosnia. You're right. None of that happened. We didn't see the USS Cole get blown up. Didn't see that. We didn't see the raid, the terrorist attack on the 2 embassies in Kenya and Tanzania. Didn't see that. You're right. It didn't happen here. You're exactly right. We were brought up on war, ma'am. Now, whether or not we faced it in real time is a different story. But we saw it. It was broadcasted to us. Family, would you like to tell her how in school they used to show us war coverage? They used to wheel the TV on the card in there and show war coverage. The LA riots, thank you so much. We saw that. That was a hell of a war, wasn't it? The Crown Heights riots. For the older folk, the Watts riots. But yeah, rockets take precedent.
you don't know how October 7th felt.
Fort Hood, I forgot. Since you're in the military, Fort Hood. Yeah, talk about that one time. You don't know about that.
You don't know how it felt to wake up on Saturday, the holiest day for the Jewish people, and realizing that over 1,400 people in your country were killed in the most barbaric, inhumane way.
Ma'am, give me your email. I'll send you over Torian Rain's Black Massacre series, and you can tell us how all those black people that were affected should have felt. Please. I would love to hear your opinion on that. How do you think it's for black people to wake up that are descendants of Oscarville, Georgia, that have to wake up every day and see people going on that damn lake that is water covered over their ancestors? How do you think they feel? How do you think the descendants of Rosewood feel every morning they got to wake up and realize that they got run out of their town because some white lady lied? Huh? Hey, how do you think Emmett Till's people wake up every morning knowing that they never got justice? Huh? Hey, I got one since you want to go to religion so bad. Hey, how do you think the families of those 9 victims down in Charleston, South Carolina feel every day waking up knowing their people's not there because Dylan Roof decided that he wanted to go in there and do something? Since we're talking about holy days. But rockets take precedent.
They were gunned down in a party. They were gunned down while sleeping in their bed. They were tortured, burned alive, decapitated, raped.
Like the Panthers were. Not decapitated, but they got run up on. Amir Locke, like he got run up on. Emmett Till, like he got run up on. Yeah. Okay. All right.
And 241 people were kidnapped. 29 of them are children.
Hey, do me a favor. Look up 1985, Move, Philadelphia, and tell me if you're cool with that. That was a bomb dropped on an American city, an American neighborhood. The
youngest is 9 months old.
There were babies in that building in Philadelphia as well.
What kind of a monster kidnapped a 9 months old baby? Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not making this video to convince you that I have the right to defend myself. I'm going to do it either way. I'm making this video to tell you that we did not start this war, but we are going to be the ones to finish it. We're going to destroy Hamas, and we're going to bring.
You're going to destroy something you created. Great.
Our people back home. Simply as that. I'm Israel Khan.
Fun times. Fun times. No, DSB, you can't do that. Can't talk sense. Can't do that. Can't do that. Don't talk sense. We get in trouble. Don't talk sense. Black Jewish magic. There it is. There it is. All right. Yeah, they said she's online, and there it is. I thought we weren't allowed to see the V word. Ooh, what is this? Anti-Semites don't get to define anti-Semitism. No other minority would be expected to sit on the sidelines while people who aren't part of the community who don't represent our mainstream views speak on our behalf. Sounds very hypocritical, doesn't it?
Of course, allies helping to fight anti-Semitism are important, but these are not allies. Barbara Ransby, she's a supporter of a convicted terrorist that killed 2 Jews. Congresswoman Rashida Tlaib couldn't even mention the word Jews in her tweet for the Holocaust Memorial Day. Peter Beinart, he doesn't believe in the right of Israel to exist. Mark Lamont Hill, who was actually kicked out of CNN for anti-Semitic comments. This person believed that Israel doesn't have the right to have a country, like have a right to exist. These panelists are using.
Ma'am, we already went over it. We know how Israel came to be, modern day Israel. We're not going to do this. Yes, I did know that. And they had nobody to fight on their behalf to get those remains not posted. But, you know, again, I done told y'all. Y'all not about to tell me, hey, pick a side. I stand with Black America. That's all I got. My family, those close to me, and Black America. That's all I got. I ain't finna go sit up here and say, oh, I'm standing with Ukraine. I'm standing with Russia. I'm standing with Hamas. I'm standing with Palestine. I'm standing with Israel. Nah. We all right. Y'all figure this out. And when y'all figure this out, and, you know, the people them that are in power close their eyes for a brief second to get a little bit of rest because they ended this, we gonna be in their face talking about cut the check. Well, come on, she's a Black woman. Up there it is. Oh, that's her brother. Okay. I was about to say, I thought that was her man. She ain't got no ass. I shouldn't even be thinking about things like this. Ain't you supposed to be on the front line and you just over here tweeting? Oh, she was a reservist. But yeah. What?
Israelis get to be white. Palestinians are non-white.
Hi, my name is Stacy. Why do I look like this? It's called self-tanner, honey. Like, I'm not brown. That self-hating transgender Joe. Oh, also, transgender. If he went to Gaza, like, no head. But also, a different video, she said they don't do that in Gaza, so she knows better than I do, than the media does. Anyways, getting back to it. She said that Israelis get to be white. They're only white. So, like, as of right now, I'm, like, embracing my new ethnicity. So, yeah. Anywho, you're safe in America. You don't see what's going on here. But if you really want to, I'll buy you a one-way ticket to Gaza and let me know how it is. Okay? Bye, sweetie. Good Shabbos.
Well, she cooked the Karen. I had to give her credit. She did cook the Karen. Oh boy. By the way, old sis Brianna, I think she's on her way out of Rising. I think she's on her way out. She got into it with her co-host. She got into it with her co-host. And he disrespected her badly. Her black girl came out. Where is it? Where is it? I think I saved it. Yes. Family. Oh, she was mad. She was mad, family. Fair use.
Followed hook, line, and sinker the State Department's talking
I watched
points.
the videos. You can watch a video of it.
You watched a video of the tunnel. That's absolutely not true, Robbie. You cannot say that. I'm sorry. You watched the video of the IDF soldiers going into the hospital, pointing at. Wait a minute, Robbie.
Everything the terrorists say is accurate. Everything
Robbie,
Israel says is inaccurate.
Let's talk about this.
You're a simpleton when it comes to this.
If you insult me like that again on this show, Robbie, we might not be sitting here again together. So I advise you to control yourself.
Don't say I take
and don't make
hook, line,
personal
and sinker.
attacks.
Well. Doesn't this whole situation, family, just bring out the best in people? They were just smiling not even 30 seconds before he said what he said. They get real comfortable over this, huh? Huh? Woo! Play it again.
I appreciate that you seem to have swallowed hook, line, and sinker the State Department's talking
I watched
points.
the videos. You can watch a video of it.
You watched a video of the tunnel. That's absolutely not true, Robbie. You cannot say that. I'm sorry. You watched the video of the IDF soldiers going into the hospital, pointing at. Wait a minute, Robbie.
Everything the terrorists say is accurate. Everything Israel says is inaccurate.
Let's talk about this.
You're a simpleton when it comes to this.
If you insult me like that again on this show, Robbie, we might not be sitting here again together. So I advise you to control yourself.
Don't say I take
and don't make
hook, line, and sinker.
Attacks.
30 seconds ago, she was smiling. Now, yeah. Her daddy came out. Like, you not finna come up in here and start talking about some, I'm a simpleton. Boy, you wouldn't get slapped up in here. Go ahead. Go ahead, Brianna. Hey, come down to New Black Media. We'll embrace you.
Everything the mainstream media tells me to think that is obviously not clear.
Let's talk about this. Let's talk about the video.
How'd she go back to smiling after that? How'd she go back to smiling after that?
Robbie, the video that was going around, and we maybe should pull up a clip of it if we can, was IDF soldiers going into a hospital, one of the many hospitals that they've now demobilized. And the soldier, and apps in lieu of finding any tunnels, starts picking up Pampers and other kind of materials, then points to a sign on the wall, like a piece of paper on the wall with Arabic writing on it, and says, "This is a list of hostages. See, this is proof that this is a terrorist hotbed." Arabic readers then just read the thing. You can see the language on the sign. It's the days of the week in Arabic. It's like a calendar.
Okay, what about the guns and the chair?
I have seen no evidence.
Okay, watch that same video later. They find guns.
No, it's not. So your argument is that the fact of guns, which I have not seen reported.
I didn't see it reported. I watched it. I suppose I should trust people who serially retweet pictures of dead Syrians claiming they're dead Palestinians. I should trust them instead of my own eyes when I watch these videos.
I feel like it's a little inappropriate for you to substitute in that tweeter. What I'm specifically citing Haaretz, a major news publication in Israel. Israelis seem to be comfortable talking about the true facts behind what happened on October 7th. It does not minimize the 1,200 odd people who were killed on that day, to have an accounting of the number of them that were soldiers, the number of them that were children, the number of them that were elderly, the number of them that were killed by Israeli forces and not actually by Hamas in the crossfire. All of those things, if you are a victim or a family of a victim of someone who died on October 7th, the Israelis who are victimized by this want to know the truth. They don't care about narratives that are going to protect Netanyahu if they kill their parents.
I want to know the truth as well.
Okay, so
and the truth is very messy here because.
All right, so all I wanted to get to was to point to the fact that pressure is mounting against Joe Biden.
Interesting. Yeah. But before we get up out of here, family, I'll just hit y'all with this. It's funny when this whole thing popped off, everybody want to move hell and earth to make sure that a protected group of people are comfortable. But you have atrocities that happen in your own borders against another group of people, and you shuffle your feet. You act like it didn't happen. You have rationalizations. You try to find any little loophole to say that you're not going to do anything. Kathy Hochul's about to say something I think y'all will find very interesting. Fair use.
Also, we're very focused on the data we're collecting from surveillance efforts, what's being said on social media platforms. And we have launched an effort to be able to counter some of the negativity and reach out to people when we see hate speech being spoken about on online platforms. Our media analysis, our social media analysis unit.
They have a social media analysis unit.
Also, we're very out to people when we see hate speech being spoken about on online platforms. Our media analysis, our social media analysis unit has ramped up its monitoring of sites to catch incitement to violence, direct threats to others. And all this is in response to our desire, our strong commitment to ensure that not only do New Yorkers be safe, but they also feel safe.
Right. So you didn't have none of this for Tops. You didn't have none of this. You were shuffling your feet trying to declare if it was a hate crime or not. You shuffled for weeks. Damn. Must be nice. Must be nice. Kyrie Irving tweets out a link and then gets brothers from OKC's Hebrew Israelite community to come down and support him. And the Jewish community gets enhanced protections. Must be fucking nice. Must be nice. So we talked about Candace Owens versus Ben Shapiro. We went through black conservatives. There's another one, the same pastor again. Candace Owens clapped back at Cardi B, Lizzo, Lil RT, BLM, and everybody else black, but posted Bible scriptures and invoked Christ when Ben Shapiro tore her a new one. Goddamn Trilogic went after her. The whole of them came outside. Now they all want to jump on. All you tightwad a-holes had a problem with Candace, but y'all let her live until she went for one of them white people, and then y'all don't like it. Okay. Here we go. If Ben Shapiro wants people to choose between him and Candace Owens, he's going to very quickly find out that we would almost all choose Candace Owens. All right. Here we go. This is back in October. So Ben Shapiro grabbed his tiny acorns and bucked up against the Tates. Mind you, Ben Shapiro gave the okay for Candace Owens to whitewash these pimps R's on the Real Daily Wire. Did we think we forgot about that? All right, whatever. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Fatlock. Here we go. I didn't even know he said something. All right, Fatlock. Let's see what you said. Fair use.
Candace has been saying things that are not pro-Zionist. And Kanye West ruffling the feathers of social media and rustling the feathers of the Jewish elites. She has been not on board fully with Ben Shapiro's agenda. And she has not pledged allegiance to the crowd that Israel can do no wrong and Jewish people can do no wrong. I get it. The guy is very tight with Benjamin Netanyahu. The guy spends a lot of time in Israel. The guy has multiple loyalties. He loves America, but he loves Israel too. And maybe he loves America, he loves Israel, and he loves America too. Candace is a bit more America first. She only has one loyalty. She doesn't have a two-country loyalty. And so she's been saying things that people.
That's a lie. That's a lie. That's a lie. Jason Whitlock, I think you need to go back into her history. She does have 2 country loyalty, U.S. and her husband's country of the U.K. But all right. You a-holes that be caping for this man.
Is this your game?
That are hyper pro-Israel, don't like. I don't know or understand or have a full understanding of whether she's truthful or not, or accurate or not.
Well, damn, welcome. You didn't know this? It's 2023. She's been around since 2016. You didn't know this? Say it again. Tell us what aren't you?
I don't know or understand or have a full understanding of whether she's truthful or.
You know, we cutting that up and using that as a clip, family.
Hyper pro-Israel, don't like. I don't know or understand or have a full understanding of whether she's truthful or not, or accurate or not. I told you all from the very beginning of this, I got a bit of a wait and see approach with everything we've been through so much in the last 20 some odd years. I don't know what to believe about anything when it comes to these military conflicts, when it comes to these terrorists.
Well, at least you finally admitted something that you're dumb on. I know, sifting through all those stories about black men actually acting like black men and finding a way to critique that, I know it gets draining at times. I understand it. It's okay, sir. It's quite all right. It's quite all right. We finna help you. Do some research. You'll find out a lot. Put away the ribs, because you in KC. Put away the ribs. Stay away from the jazz clubs with the good alcohol. And I don't even know if he's in Kansas City. I'm just saying. Do some research. Leave black men alone for a few days. Do some research. It'd be nice. Shit. You say he bleeds butter biscuit batter. Damn it.
So I don't know what to think. And I've taken some criticism for not hopping on board.
You've taken criticism for opening your mouth. Jesus. I want to see if somebody else says something. What is this? Oh, Candace Owens spot as a backup plan because she won't be at the Daily Wire Plus much longer after Ben Shapiro sees this interview. Well, that was 6 days ago and she's still there, but okay. P.S. Who wants to see a Ben Shapiro versus Candace Owens debate? No holds barred. Why the fuck would they debate? There was nothing to debate. There's seriously nothing to debate. Yes, again, there's your confirmation. They both unfollowed each other because of that. All right. He didn't have enough. He likes the attention. Please. They just love it that this white man is bucking up on a black woman. That's the only reason why they're loving this. That is the only reason why they're loving this, family. The white man is bucking up on a black woman they can't control. But it's all good. There is no retirement plan on Coonan. But anyway, I'm going to get up out of here. This was fun. Hopefully you learned something. If you did, I've done my job. If not, I will try to be better next time. I will see y'all tomorrow morning where we dissect what that white supremacist said. I'll talk about Tucker Carlson and Candace Owens, and then we'll look at the responses because we know that's going to be hilarity. But anyway, y'all, take care, stay safe, and you know what to do when the agents of chaos come to mess up your day.